Hi Tanvi, welcome to this series. I hope you are good and we have called you for a session. So the people who are looking for courses around environment, climate change or sustainable development get an idea how it looks like, and you are from a university that teach courses around this. And before that course, I want to know about you, why you choose a subject around environment and how the interest developed within you.
Actually, from the beginning, like when I was a kid, I was interested in environmental science. Like not as a subject, just in general, I was interested in nature. And because I live in a city, I understood more like the importance of it more than if like someone who comes from a rural background might not like appreciate it, but might like not give that much thought into it. And I used to go back in my native place, which was in a little bit rural area. Now it's a town. Now it has converted, as developed. So because I have those memories and I went a lot of places where my relatives lived, and there were like quarters, like government quarters. So they also have. There is nothing for far, far away. There's only like nature there. So all of these experiences all compiled, and then I took this subject. And before taking environmental science, actually, I was doing architecture. I did it for a year, and then in that, I found out about sustainability and environmental science as a domain. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm more interested in this. But at that time, the field was not like in the bachelor's, the field was not prevalent. But when I started looking, I found out a course in TIS, which is BS in analytics and sustainability, which is what I was aiming for
Correct.
initially. I gave the exam, CUET, but I missed by certain marks criteria. And like I got the marks, but the seats were so less that I couldn't get in the course. And then I was looking for other options. Then other options were mostly private universities, which was Ashoka, CREA, and Symbiosis, Flame, like all of these,
Okay.
and Azim Premji, which is where I currently am. And out of all of those, I found that the structure of Azim Premji being a liberal arts college, and it has these like I'm minoring in economics, and my occupational track is data development democracy. I have the liberty to like choose various courses. So that is the aspect I liked about this campus more than other campuses.
Okay, cool. So it was mostly based out of as a choice, looking environment as an opportunity, or is it lucrative like that, right?
Yeah, for now, I think like in the beginning when I took it, it wasn't like, oh, I want to earn money kind of a situation. But obviously, everyone would like to have a job and have a good thing after college. But like after I went into this field, I found out there are many options now, and people are putting more pressure on doing things more sustainably. There is more push for organic farming or being organic, using things efficiently, or just in general, because of the COP20s, COP summits, and all of that. It has been put to light, the
Um,
Paris Agreement and all of that.
Yeah, yeah. So, how is your college filtration or selection process looks like in Ajim Premji?
For Azim Premji,
Right.
first you have like a written test, and once you qualify that written test, the second round is the interview round, and
Yeah,
after
yeah.
you're done with the interview round, then you get qualified or like not qualified. And the
Okay.
thing is, the written test is quite easy, but what they look for in the interview is that are you aligning with the principles of the university? Is your goal and their goal like similar? So that's what they mostly look at.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's a
yeah.
liberal arts university,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. So, you are completed your second year, and
Yeah.
now you would be going to your
Right.
fifth semester uh, in this August. So till second year, can you take us through your courses that you had, like not in depth, but overally? What did you
Okay.
had courses in your first year, second year, and how they are like?
So first year there are three foundational courses. One is creative reading and writing, where they teach you how to write op-eds for like you can usually see op-eds in news sites or newspapers,
Mhm.
and how to write a
Yes,
research
yes.
paper, like the basics of it. Another course is understanding India, which I found to be very interesting because when you pursue like
Okay.
a degree like engineering or something, you mostly only look at that domain. You don't really look at other things that are happening, or like you don't try to look at
Okay.
your course through the lens of how it will work or not work in India. So understanding India is basically a
Okay.
course which teaches you very basic concepts of what India is, not what we have learned so far, because a lot of it is kind of like it is everything, as you know, is political. So the coursework is
Yeah, yeah.
also set up by certain people. So you might not know some certain things that are there. So this course is kind of like a
Okay.
highlight to that. Then there is understanding India, creative. There is another course called creative expression, which is
Okay.
in an odd semester. So in that, basically, you get to choose whichever course you would like to do, like in music, in sports, in dance, or any other activity. There are multiple courses. There on the website. And there were my core courses were in environmental science, which was pollution. So that was
Okay.
basic, like very pure sciences. Like we had pollution labs. This last
Okay.
sem, we had microbiology as a subject, environmental economics. There was one more called system sciences, which was a part of that ESS curriculum. And I'm doing, as I
Okay.
said, I'm doing economics as a minor. So I had two my economics courses, like an overview of economics and macroeconomics this last time. Then we'll have microeconomics and further things later. And apart from those, we also had, yeah, as I said, there's a thing called occupational track. So in that, I have chosen data development democracy. So it aligns with how people use data to show that development is happening a certain way, but it can easily be manipulated. So to understand how to use that, how to actually help people with the data, that's what the course is
Okay.
about. Yeah, yeah,
I think your course is pretty similar to a quiz only, like
yeah, yeah,
analytics
yeah.
type of courses.
Right.
Yeah. So
Actually,
I'm in. Yeah, yeah. Continue.
yeah, sorry. Actually, the thing about TIS is that TIS, even though it's actually a great university, I'm sure, and it offers great options as well. But the thing I found which was different from TIS to this is that TIS has a curriculum that's more conventional, I would say. It has different this subject, but I think the teaching there
Yeah.
would be more conventional. In that aspect, I found
Okay.
like Azim Premji to be a better option, just like it differs. Yeah.
You know someone earlier before you joined Ajim Premji?
From that university, no, I did not.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually,
So I am.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Continue.
I actually heard about it through a professor at TIS because I met that person for the selection, and he told about like how he has
Mm-hmm.
designed Krea's curriculum, and from Krea I found out about Ajinji. So like it was like a long, yeah, read.
Okay. So I'm from Jindal. Okay. Like I would be going to my third semester in this August, and
Okay.
I think our the courses you had are very, very differently from us. Like
Oh,
the name of our course is BSc Honors in Environment and Sustainable Development. Okay.
yeah,
So we had courses around pollution and community health, uh, then sociological perspective on environment, planetary boundaries,
yeah.
waste management, and a law subject known as environmental laws and policies.
Hmm.
I think your courses are pretty into analytics. Also, maybe in future you would have courses mostly into environment.
Yeah.
We in this third semester we are gonna have course around GIS,
Yeah, same.
corporate responsibility, like that we are gonna have. Maybe you would have, do you have any idea about your like
Yeah, yeah.
fifth semester courses?
Yeah, I'll have one course in GIS, another course in
Okay.
quantitative understanding of environment. Earlier we had qualitative, where we
Okay.
learnt about how to, yeah, the
Okay.
community thing, it would be similar. And other two are those occupational track and economics. So, yeah,
Good. You have said us about your minor in economics, I guess.
yeah,
And it's so like every college or university have some minor and major bala program. But do you have any electives in your second year or in your first year even?
yeah, yeah. So electives are till some point electives are compulsory. Once you basically this minor is
Okay.
also an elective that is offered. But once you select like oh you want to do this minor, an elective will be allocated to you by default. But a lot of people take up different electives if they want in semesters. Like even if you have your designated courses, some people end up taking extra courses or exploring more electives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We do have similar things. Like we have School of Economics, Liberal Arts, Architecture, International Affairs, BCom, BBA, all those. And we have that option to choose elective from any of those schools. And if we take certain number of electives that get into our minor.
Right, right. Yeah,
I think it would be similar in your case also, like
yeah,
in your
yeah.
university, right?
It's similar.
Cool. So, yeah, do you find your courses to be relevant and up to date with the time? or do you find it interesting for the thing that you have thought of and the things that you are getting out of this course?
I think more or less they are like relevant to the time and they are interesting. But sometimes I think that the coursework is a little lesser. Like in this university, what is promoted more is that you do more by yourself than being taught by the college.
Mm-hmm.
They give you like a certain framework, but you should. It is recommended that you explore on your own. So like if
Okay.
there
Okay.
was like because also this is the first second year of this course. Like when I joined was the first year
Mm-hmm.
of the course, so it's still in a
Okay.
very basic condition. So they are trying to add more things and they're trying to refine it. So maybe in a few years it will be more refined and it will be better than what it is now. Yeah.
So, like, none of the batches got graduated from your school, right? From your subject.
Yeah, from environmental science, yeah, we'll be the first batch will graduate, which will be in another 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, yeah. Do you want to continue something?
Nothing. It's just that if you do honors, you'll graduate after 4 years. If you do a regular BSc
Yeah.
environmental degree, you'll graduate after 3 years. That's all.
Yeah. So, tell us about your internship opportunities in your university, like mostly in your school, like in your environmental school. Like, how is it? Like, do they help you out, or is it like find it by yourself, or how does it look like?
Mostly we find it by ourselves till like third year at least. If you want to do internship, you have to go. But the thing is, the professors are very helpful. So if you like ask some professors, they might, if they have something, they might give you the information. But in the
Okay.
fourth year, as I mentioned, honors thing is an extra year. So then you can choose between doing a project, an internship, or like research. So then the campus will provide you internship. But now you have to, till three
Okay.
years, you have to do on your own. Yeah.
Fourth year would be mostly on your dissertations only, right?
Yeah, there will be like
Okay, got it.
three
So,
courses and
yeah, yeah, continue.
dissertation. Yeah.
Okay. So in our case, like in my university, it's like you have uh to do internships to get credits. Like we have compulsory credits
Okay, okay.
allocated for internships only. Yeah,
Okay, does the college find the internship? Like, does they
yeah.
provide?
We have a school of care services.
Okay,
They provide some internship opportunities, but it doesn't have to be every time that the
okay, okay.
location and the company you need, it has to be always like that. So you
Right.
have the privilege to take help of them.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you can find it by yourself also. Like both works.
Okay. That's actually really good because a lot of people are really keen to do internships, but it's really hard to find them. Or like just to find one source where you can get the opportunity. So actually, that's a great thing. We should propose it to
Yeah.
our university as well.
Yeah. So, how's your other events look like in Ajim Premji? Like, do you have any events or anything comes up as an opportunity to you, like any fest or something around environment? Do you remember anything till
Yeah,
now?
yeah. So, fest for particularly in college, there is a fest called Unmukh, which is for college wide. It's like a cultural event, and it goes on for like a week or so. But specifically for environment,
Mm-hmm.
there is a thing that our professor is actually taking. Like he has started it. It's called. So last year it was Mountains of Life. Last year it was Forest of Life. This year it was Mountains of Life, and the coming year it will be Oceans of Life. So it's a series where a lot of
Okay.
interns participate and they explore different areas. They so if you go to Azim Premji or even like the website, you'll see these events. So it's like environmental festival at itself, and people can participate. You can
Okay.
participate if you live. So if you live around. Right now, the submissions will not be there because you have to participate in early years, and then the exhibit will be in
Okay.
November, but it's actually a great opportunity for people who are interested and who want to like go ahead and showcase their interest and go, and so they get sponsored by the cell, and wherever you go you can
Okay.
avail the thing.
So, each semester, how many courses do you have in general?
A regular semester is 5 courses. This last semester we had 6 courses, and the next semester, because we had 6 courses, we'll have four in the fifth semester.
Okay. So, are you doing any internship or anything now, or have you did anything?
So far, I've done like one internship, but it was online, and
Mm-hmm.
this one is more of a volunteering thing which I'm doing because I'm interested. It's volunteering for natural building and soil health and plantation. So that I was personally interested, so I signed up for this. And apart from that, actually we had a summer course this time, like in May to June. So that was done by the university. They offered, like, they got the organizations and we did work with the organizations. So if, and we have to
Okay.
make a report for them. So that will be an internship. But apart from that, yeah, that's mostly what I've done so far.
So how long, can you take us through your year? Like how does a year looks like? How much each semester looks like and how much semester break you get?
Okay, so if you start from like August, because the academic year starts in
Mm-hmm.
August. August to November is college. We mostly don't have regular holidays like other people might do. Like, so basically, the university doesn't celebrate religious festival; it celebrates national holidays. So we get national holidays. Yeah, yeah. Apart from that, it's the midterm is in now it's August, September. The midterm will be in, around end of September, and the course ends in
Yeah.
November. December is a full break. Then it starts in Jan, first or second week usually, and then that goes on till
Okay.
May, not May end, May start,
Mhm.
and then we have a 3 month gap. So a lot of people prefer to do
Okay.
internships then. Yeah, then May to August is a
Got
good
it.
great period to do internships. But because this year it happened so that we had a summer field course, I couldn't go for any interns. Yeah,
Okay, got it. So in our case, it look like August to November, it's
right.
same as you. Then we
Yeah,
get 2 months of break. Then
okay,
February to May, then again 2 months of break.
okay.
It's like 2 months, 4 months, 2 months, 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good distribution.
So it's good. It is almost similar, but only yeah, 1 month difference is there in both of the parts. So how's the college crowd? Like, is it good or is it similar to the people you've thought of? Ki, yeah, I would get a good crowd, or how is it? Or is it a mix of all?
The crowd, I think, I would say is a mixed crowd, but it's a good crowd. If you like
Okay,
the people who like, if you come here and if you like get into this university, you know that the people who think alike or like think like you will be here. So that is great.
okay,
And because like college in general, it's like you experience so many new things. I came here and I found out so many things. I was very unaware before this. So it's actually
okay.
great. Yeah. It's a very diverse crowd. So you get to learn a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is, it is. So the thing is that I want to confirm one thing. Like one of my friend who had applied for Ajim Premji last year, like he was from 2024 batch, like my
Okay.
batch.
Yeah.
So he gone into the campus. He was really fascinated about the campus, all those
Yeah.
things, infrastructure. It is too good. But only problem he found that the he talked to the professors and all those. Like he found that the courses are pretty into research area. Like it's not very interdisciplinary into social aspect also, law aspect also. It's more into science and analytics for a part. Is like I
Okay.
got to know from you, like the first year courses are almost into analytics side, or the
Uh,
secondary one also. Do you agree with that, or like how does it looks like?
Actually, I personally think that there is a lot of social aspect to the college itself. Like if you are in this college, you learn a lot of things which are socially relevant, and then you always have an
Okay, okay,
option to do. Like the course I took, the occupational track is more social inclined. It's data development democracy, right? So if I go
okay,
into that, yeah, sure, you can get more social aspect. But if
okay.
you, yeah, it's about your choice. If you don't take that and if you take some other course, maybe it's not that socially relevant, but the college does try to like inculcate the principles of being socially responsible to some extent at least.
Got it. Got it. So, do you have any prerequisite to pursue this course? Like, we don't have any. Like, anyone from commerce or arts or any background can take up our courses, like in my university. So, does it look similar to you, or like, do you
Yeah.
have some prerequisite of chemistry or physics or bio, something like that?
No, no, it's the same here. Anyone from every background can take the course. It's just that it might
Okay.
sometimes it might be a problem because some courses are more science related. Like microbiology specifically was very sciencey, and
Okay.
I am a science student, but I never took biology. So that was a little hard for me in the beginning. But you get help along the way, and you can cope up. It's not an issue. But yeah, having like doing some self study on your own also helps in those courses, like during the summer break or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense. So, take us to your exposure opportunities. Like, do you have any events, meetups, or do you have any semester or study abroad programs? How?
We don't have semester study abroad program, but like in
Okay.
case terms of opportunity and meetups, the college constantly has like a lot of conferences. They call people from outside who are doing in
Okay.
work in this field, in a research area or on the field. And apart from
Okay. Okay.
just environment, like a lot of other professors from different domains come here and they give talks and all. So that is an arrangement that the university does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any scholarship opportunity, or tell us about your fee structure, like how much you are paying for your tuition and hostel per
So
year or per semester?
this might be a little outdated because I think they have revised the fees this year for
Mm-hmm.
the fresh people. But for us, it is 3 lakh per annum, which is 2 semesters, which includes accommodation and the tuition fees. Food we have to get on. So earlier it was such that you have to just pay for the food and then you get it. Like it's a coupon system and not a mess system
Okay.
per se. But that has also
Okay.
changed this STEM. They are transitioning into a mess system, but you will also have an option to offer like a singular option. Like if you just want to have one meal, you can do that. And regarding
Okay.
scholarship, you get scholarship on the basis of like economic based scholarship. It's not a merit based scholarship, financial scholarship. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So if you choose for the proper hostel one thing, like having 3 meal or two 4 meal a day and doing the tuition fees, how much, like is it 3 lakhs per annum?
It will be more than 3 lakhs per annum for sure, because 3 lakhs per annum is just the tuition fees and the accommodation. And if you consider food, you will spend around like 6 to 7K per month, considering you're on campus for
Okay.
8 months. It will be like 6 into 8, it will be
Got it.
48
Got it.
maybe extra. So 3.5 lakhs per annum might be the general expenses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Take us through your faculties now. How good are they and how helpful are they? Obviously, all faculties are good,
Yeah.
but how helpful they are more than your studies to a
Yeah.
personal level if required.
Right. So mostly all the faculties on campus are very approachable. They are very like helpful. Like if you just randomly walk up
Yeah.
to a faculty and talk to them, they'll be like, yeah, yeah, please come. Like they're very nice and welcoming. So, and I think in your campus also it might be the same, but in our campus we
Yeah.
don't call them sir or ma'am. We address them by their first name. So it's just to like,
Oh,
yeah, it's just to inculcate a culture where when you go into the workforce, obviously you won't call everyone sir or ma'am, but to have the decency to
yeah.
understand that you need to respect someone even though you call them by their name, which is very new for like which was very new for me in the beginning. But now I just find it very weird to call someone sir or ma'am in a college. But I understand that it's a respect thing. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that also breaks one barrier down. Like usually when you call someone as an authority, you might be a little more like you'll be a little taken aback if you have to approach them. But because one part of this is addressed, it's very easy for us to talk to them. And personally, I find all my professors very approachable. We have a good relationship with our professors, and they are usually available to help. Like if I mail them, they'll try to mail me back as soon as possible. Also, yeah. So that way, I find the professors in Azim Premji to be very qualified and very helpful as well.
Yeah. 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 I guess it should be. Do you feel the courses that you have covered as of now have to be pretty relevant doing in field, like the internships or the places you work, or from seniors or somewhere you heard about? Like, do you find your
Uh,
courses to be relevant on field also?
well, actually, I have not like personally, I have not done much internship on field, but
Okay. Okay.
from all the
Okay.
people that I have learned, like from my batch, there were people who did internships last sem. So for them, the
Mm-hmm.
internship experience actually was very different. Like I'm sure these courses are
Okay.
relevant when I go later on or I choose a track which is aligning with these courses,
Okay.
but because people have went into different places to do different internships, like most of them went on field doing ecology based internships, so for them it was
Okay.
like a new experience there. That is not something which is taught here. It's not very ecology based, it's more environment based, where it's uh, like I think it's different things. Next year, because we'll be doing
Okay.
GIS, I think that will be more relevant to the workforce. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. So, do you have any society or club in your university which is student-led or maybe college-led around your subject?
Yeah. So it's a student and led body in our campus. It's ESS Club. It's called ESS Club itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the professors right now are helping us set it up because we are a new batch and because we don't know much. So they have got a
Yeah.
lot of speakers and talks to our campus which are related to ESS, and we are trying to do small
Okay.
events. But right now we are still in like the process of setting up the club of like it's set up officially, but it needs more work and more things to get rolling.
Okay. So now the some hardest part comes. What are the major cons of Ajim Premji?
I
Like
think,
take us through all things. Like yeah,
yeah,
be truth about it. Like because if
okay, okay.
someone makes up mind to take up a course and there should not be any regret that okay I didn't knew about this fact.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I would also like to know these things before joining, so I would agree. So some things are that I live in Navi Mumbai, as I mentioned. So I know college culture. Like there are a lot of fests, there are a lot of events that happen in the colleges here, especially in the city, and even in Bangalore. In the city,
Yeah.
the conventional colleges have a lot of fests, and it's like a big thing. But in Azim Premji,
Yeah.
because it's like in its initial years, the fest culture is still setting up. That is not a real,
Okay.
like it's there, but it needs more, what do you call it, a push to get into that fest culture. Also because the
I
campus,
get it.
yeah, it like it campus is surrounding more small scale events and small scale things, and in this you are like you're responsible for your own thing. So if you push it, the clubs will be great, the events will be great. But if the general masses are
Okay.
not that interested or they are not putting that much effort, so basically in this, the college funds you, but it's on your thing. So the club, like the if you are accustomed to the fest culture, this will be a little underwhelming. Apart from that, the
Okay.
food was a problem. Like in the beginning, the food was fine because in the beginning it's new food, so everyone finds it fine. But I think like every other
Okay.
college, the food has been a problem always. That's
Okay.
why,
Okay. I get it.
yeah, the system is changed now. I think they're trying to implement something, but I'll let you know if it's any better. Food was a
Yeah.
problem. This fest is a problem. Apart from that, I think, and so if you come from a very conventional background where you are accustomed to the professor will give you some work, you have to do it, or you're like you have to just mug things up and put it on a paper. It's not like that. The system here is distributed marks. I think you might have the same thing where you don't have like a final exam of sorts of the complete subject. You might in some subjects, but mostly you don't have like a final exam. You have various assessments. They are spread throughout the year, and you get like a, so that gives you leeway if you are sick or something. You like if you are sick during the exams, you end up missing the entire credit, right? But here, if you are sick during a
Okay.
certain exam, you can cover it up, or you can at least pass the course in that um, like in that grade. Another
Got
thing
it. Got it.
is the accommodation is compulsory. Like you have to stay on campus. There is no other option of staying outside campus. So that could be one thing that someone
Okay.
might not prefer. But the hostel gives facility of laundry, and cleaning is done by the campus staff. Apart from that, what else? Yeah, one big like problem is that the university is situated very far away from the city. So if you want to do
Yeah, that I was
anything,
supposed to ask you.
yeah, if you have to do anything, you have to plan like 3 hours before and after. But a good part is that the curfew for
Okay.
Azim Premji is 11 o'clock right now. So you still have
Okay.
like extra time to come back, but if you don't come back, that's on you kind of a thing. So you have to mail the faculty and all of that. It's a big process. So you have to plan and go. Yeah, I think that was one of the
Does
problems.
Ajim Premji have some kind of transport facility?
So it provides a shuttle service, which is from the campus to like there is a bus stop on the main road. So it does provide that, and there are particular
Okay.
timings for it, and it's quite frequent on weekdays and weekends. But you have to like rush because the hostel facility and the campus
Okay.
gate are a little far. But yeah, it's like hardly 8 to 10 minutes. But you have to like plan your day
Okay.
for
Okay.
that.
So, uh, what are how safe your college is inside and around campus also? How safe is it?
Okay, inside campus it's great. It's very good. Like there are securities everywhere and everything, and people in general are nice. So like obviously there is no ragging. It's like the exact opposite of that here. Like when we arrived, the
Okay.
seniors helped us. They gave us like the campus tour. They took us to our rooms and they made us comfortable, which was very nice and which was
Okay.
very like welcoming, which I did not expect actually in a college. But yeah, that was a good introduction. And outside campus, actually, because it falls in like a semi-urban area, it's like on the outskirts of
Mhm.
Bangalore. It's not in Bangalore, so it's a little unsafe at night. You are not
Okay.
recommended to go out without a group
Okay.
at
Okay.
least. Yeah. So that's more or less. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are the sources that you keep yourself updated to look for opportunities? I know LinkedIn is a good hack. All
Yeah.
of us are using that. Other than that, do you have anything to say?
Like like usually what I do is to find out things. I follow Insta accounts that are doing things in this
Okay.
domain. Other than that, I have some like very random scattered sources you will find on the web, like opportunities for youth or something like that. So like I
Okay.
keep
Okay.
looking into that. And other than that, I think usually what helps is once you put a certain thing into Insta, the cookies use your algorithm and they feed you the same thing. So sometimes you might end up and stumble on
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. So I keep that. I know it's
Yeah.
social media, but I think sometimes it helps. And LinkedIn, yeah, LinkedIn is great. You just
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to have like good following. Like if you follow your professors, I'm sure you'll come around to a good thing. And so we didn't have seniors, but we had a batch who did some course in climate for 2 semesters.
Oh,
So I tried to keep in touch with those seniors and they provided me like they are doing work here or like in general just talking to seniors, a lot of people venture into like environmental field. So following them
okay.
so far, yeah. Even I'm trying to like find good spaces to find good internships. So I'm also navigating through this same thing. If I know
Got,
more, I'll let you
got
know.
it.
Yeah.
What is the best thing you find in Azim Premji? Like a wow moment in your university,
Like
or
my
it's like
personal
exploring?
wow moment or like the camp like university wow moment.
Yeah, yeah, your personal only.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but after coming to campus, I've just been good in all like things in my life. So anyway, so some people find this environment to be very liberating, but I've been in such an environment where you have so much freedom. Like a lot of people who come here, they're like, "Oh my God, we have so much freedom." Back at home, parents used to tell us to do this and that, but now there is like none of those barriers. The professors don't like
Yeah, yeah,
uh, treat you like children, they treat you like adults. So that is one thing.
yeah,
And I think the wow moment would be my friends, like finding a group of people that I really, really like that share the same or similar beliefs and just like campus life in general, like university is good. That's all.
yeah. I guess so.
Yeah.
So at least we have covered almost everything that a student needs to know if some looking for courses in Azim Premji mostly. Like
Yeah.
you have covered a lot of parts around opportunities, events, courses, safety, all those. And I think we are done with it. I am out of my questions. If you have anything to say, you can say. If I'm missing out with something,
Okay. I think I've more or less covered the campus thing.
yeah,
Just in the aspect of like choosing environmental courses in general, what I found out was that now because it's a new introduction in India, it's fairly in its initial years. So you might not find
yeah, yeah.
like everything you wanted to do in one course, or like
Okay.
you might not even find like the most basics. So I think you should keep doing for if you're going to do environmental now, you should keep doing more things on the side to help your
Okay.
side. But apart from that, I think I don't know about your university. So there might be other universities which have similar courses who might offer
Mhm.
value. But yeah, so like get into this industry, but get in with the notion that you have to do a lot by yourself. You have to like be driven by the
Yeah,
passion you have for the environment.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. So I wanted to ask you last thing. Like, if someone wants to connect with you, want to know more about Ajim Premji, what is the
Okay,
way they should connect to you? Are you active on LinkedIn?
I'll I'll send you like either my Insta ID or my LinkedIn, and you can use
Okay.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Cool then.
Okay.
Good to have you, Tanvi. We have covered a lot of part,
Yeah.
and I think those who will be looking forward to courses around environment and specifically Azim Premji would find it relevant. And
All
for
right.
more questions, if we have or if you get, I will forward to you those and
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
reply and help
Sure.
them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much for having me.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.